Hello, my name is Ganesh Ramcharan, and I will be going over homework 3, question 1 to question 13. So first, question 1 was write a script that uses looping to print the following tables of values. Output the result in the HTML5 table. Use CSS to center the data in each column. So first we started off with doc type HTML. HTML had the title, I named it homework 3 question 1. Style type equals text dash CSS. And then for the table head, and for TD I put a border of a size of 3px, solid of purple, Rebecca purple. Then the table width would be auto, and then the table head TH and TR. The text align will be center, and that ended the style for text CSS. And then script type equals JavaScript, and in here I created the table border. So document.write table border equals 5px. Then to create the table heading, document write table row, and then in that row, the first row, document write THN plus the end of that. TH is just like a short way for table header. So the first table header is N. Then document.write the next table header, the next column is 10 times N. And then document.write TH plus 100 times N, which is the next column. And then the next column after that is 1,000 times N. And then we end off the table heading there. And then now on to the for loop. For variable short var, r equals 1, r is less than equal to 6, r plus plus, var p equals to 1. And then I did document write table row style equals height auto. So the height and width is automatically set to auto. Then I did another for loop for the columns. So this is a nested for loop for var c equals 1, c is less than or equal to 4, c plus plus, p equals p times 10. So for every column, it's increasing p, which is 1, is increasing by multiplying it by 10. And if c equals to 1, then the color of that table data is equal to hashtag FFF. And then document write table data style equals width auto, the background color plus color underscore TD plus apostrophe greater than plus R times P. And then we end the table data there. And then we end the table row. So this is how it looked for that question. So in this case, this was 1, the first for loop, var R, this is considered the R, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. and then C is coming this way. So if C equals to 1, P equals P times 10. So that's, we did R times P, which equals to 10, and then 100, and then 1,000. So now on to question 2. So a palindrome is a number or a text phrase that reads the same backward and forward. For example, each of the following 5-digit integer is a palindrome: 1 2 3 2 1, 5 5 5 5, 4 5 5 5 4, and 1 1 6 1 1. So you write a script that reads in a 5-digit integer and determine whether it's a palindrome if the number is not 5-digit long, display an alert dialog indicating the problem to the user. Allow the user to enter a new value after dismissing the alert dialog. So as again, we start off the HTML document with doc.html. HTML head, the title is h3 underscore q2 for question 2. And then we start off with the script type, text JavaScript defer, and then we made a function, check palindrome num, num equals the parse int num, so it would read the data as an integer. So if num is greater than or equal to 10,000, and if the num is less than or equal to 99,999, var temp equals num and sum equals to 0, and then we come in with the while loop. So while num is greater than 0, sum equals sum times 10 plus num modulus 10. Num equals parse int, num divided by 10. So num gets turned into a parse int. And if sum equals, so if sum equals to temp, an alert would come up saying that the entered value plus temp is palindrome. Else, alert, if it's not a palindrome, then the else statement, alert entered value, it would say the entered value plus temp, which is the value that we entered, is not palindrome. And then else, alert invalid number. So h1 is header, we end the script, go into the body, h1 palindrome question mark, input type equals the text, id equals the number, and then we made a button on click, which will then invoke the function check palindrome, document dot get element by id and number dot value, and then check palindrome or not. So it looked like this. So we made the button to check if it's a palindrome or not, and we can check if it is. We'll use one of these example: 1 2 3 2 1, 1 2 3 2 1. Why is that not working? So in my code, I accidentally left a P here. There should not be a P next to function. So now if we check it, 1 2 3 2 1, and then we click on the button, the entered value, which is 12321, is palindrome. If we entered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, click on the button, the entered value 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is not a palindrome. And now on to question 3. So a company wants to transmit data over the telephone, but it's concerned that its phone may be tapped. All of its data is transmitted as 4-digit integers. It has asked you to write a script that will encrypt its data so that the data may be transmitted more securely. Your script should read a 4-digit integer entered by the user in a prompt dialog and encrypt it as follows. Replace each digit by the sum of that digit plus 7 modulus 10. Then swap the first digit with the third and swap the second digit with the fourth. Then it'll output HTML5 text that displays the encrypted integer. So as again, we start off with doc type HTML head. The title is homework 3, question 3. And then in the body, I did div ID equals message div. Then when we ended the body and we started our script type, which is text-JavaScript. And then I declared a variable var num equals prompt. Enter a 4-digit number to be encrypted. So when the page is pulled up, a prompt will come up saying that. Then var digits equals, so parse int num array 0, parse int num1, parse int num2, parse int num3. So what we did, we made an array, and the 4-digit number that was just that we just inputted will be turning into integers, and we're just taking those values which we put in an array. And then so to replace the digit by digit plus 7 modulus 10, for var I equals 0, I is less than 4, I plus plus, digits array I equals to digits I plus 7 modulus 10. And then to swap the first digits with the third digit, I declared another variable, var temp equals digit 0. Then so temp now contains whatever was in the first spot of digits, digit 0. Then digit 0 equals to digit 2. So now digit 0 now has the value of what was in digit 2. And then digit 2 equals the temp. And then we swap the second digit with the fourth digit. So var temp 1 equals digit 1. So temp 1 has digits 1 value now. Then digit 1 equals digit 3. So digit 1 now has digits 3 value. Digit 3 equals temp 1. And now digit 3 takes back temp 1's value. And then document dot get element by ID message dot inner HTML equals, so now it would say encrypted data plus the 4 digits that we entered, digit array 0 plus a space, digit array 1 plus space plus digit array 2 plus space, digit array 3. So this is how it would look. So as I said, the prompt is prompting me to enter a 4-digit number. We can take 2, 4, 6, 8, and then now the encrypted data, the encrypted integer is 3591. So it took it, add each numbers by 7 modulus 10, and swapped it. So technically the 3 should be in the digits 2 spot where the 9 is. So the 9 should be here, and the 3 should be here, the 1 should be here, and 5 should be here. And now on to question 4. Write a script that inputs an encrypted 4-digit integer and decrypt it to the original number. So we're just doing the opposite of what we did in question 3. So doc type HTML head, the title is homework 3 question 4, and in the body we put div id equals double quotes message. Then we end the div, end the body, and we said the script type is JavaScript, and then we basically did the same thing. So with our num equals prompt enter a 4-digit number to encrypt, the var digits equals parse int num array 0, parse int num array 1, parse int num array 2, parse int num array 3, and then we're just swapping the first digits with the third digit and swapping the second digit with the fourth digit, and then replace each digit by the digit itself. Plus 3 modulo 10. So for var I equals 0, it's going through each 4 numbers and it is adding 3 moduloing the 10. So, and then it would say document.get element by ID double quotes message dot inner HTML equals decrypted integer, and it would say what the decrypted value of it is. So if I open it up, 3591 2468, that's what we have put in here. So 2468 3591, and then to decrypt it, decrypting 3591, it is 2468. So yes, we did that correctly. Now on to question number 5. One interesting application of computers is drawing graphs and bar charts, sometimes called histograms. Write a script that reads 5 numbers between 1 and 30. For each number, output HTML5 text that displays a line containing the same number of adjacent asterisks. For example, if your program reads a number 7, it should output HTML text that displays 7 asterisks. So what we did, doc type HTML, head title is homework 3 question 5. We end the head, and then in the body we started the script type equals text dash JavaScript, and we did a for loop. So we declared a variable I equals 1, I is less than 6, I plus plus, var n equals parse int, and then prompt a number between 1 and 30, and then we did a nested for loop. So for var j equals 0, j is less than n, j plus plus, and the document right, so it would print out asterisks and then it would break. So enter any number between 1 and 30. I'll just pick 5, and then enter a number, and I'll pick 10. So it's reading 5 numbers between 1 and 30. So that was 2 numbers. We could pick 2, 8, 9. So as we see here, the first one, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 5. Let me show you an easier way. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. As you can see here, the first line displays 2 asterisks, The second line displays 4 asterisks. The third line displayed 6 asterisks. The fourth line displayed 8, and the last line displayed 10 asterisks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it only showed 5 rows, and in each row it displayed the amount of asterisks that we inputted. Now on to question 6. A mail order house sells 5 different products whose retail prices are as follows. Product 1 equals to $2.98. Product 2 equals to $4.50. Product 3 equals to $9.98. Product 4 equals to $4.49. Product 5 equals to $6.87. So write a script that reads a series of pairs of numbers as follows. A, the product number. B, the quantity sold for one day. So your program should use a switch statement to determine each product's retail price and should calculate and output HTML5 that displays the total retail value of all the products sold last week. Use a prompt dialog to obtain the product number and quantity from the user. Use a sentinel controlled loop to determine when the program should stop looping and display the final text. So what we did here, as again, how we have to start off every document, every HTML document, doc type HTML, head, title, homework 3, question 6. And we started off with script type equals text dash JavaScript. We declared 5, 6, 7 variables. Product 1 to product 5 all equals to 0. For input contains no value right now, and product ID equals to 1. So while product ID does not equal to 0, so that's what the exclamation mark and equals means, does not equal to 0. You will be input equals to window prompt, choose a product from 1 to 5, and when you're done press 0. So for the input, the user will pick a number from 1 to 5 and it will affect that product of their choice, and when they're done they could press 0 to close it out, and then product ID equals the parse in of the input. So product ID is equaling the input number that you are choosing. And now if product ID is greater than or equal to 1 and product ID is less than or equal to 5, input equals window.prompt, enter quantity sold for product, var, we're declaring another variable, quantity equals parse in input. So in this case, we are inputting how much of that certain product we picked was sold, and we're setting the quantity equal to that. And then we did a switch case, switch product ID, case 1, product 1 plus equals quantity times 298, break. So it breaks out of that case. Case 2, product 2 plus equals quantity times 450, break. Case 3, product 3 plus equals quantity times 998, break. Case 4, product 4 plus equals quantity times 449, break. Case 5, product 5 plus equals quantity times 687, break. So whatever number that we're inputting, 1 to 5, that will affect the switch cases. So if you pick 2, choose a product from 1 to 5 and you entered in the number 2, then it would follow whatever's in here, and then it would ask you what quantity, how much you wanted, and you would insert that, and it would multiply that by whatever the number is. So in this case, if you pick product 2 and only picked one quantity, then it will just be 1 times 450. And then else if product ID does not equal to 0. So if product ID does not equal to 0, you will get a window alert. Choose a product from 1 to 5 and press 0 when you're done. So you could keep on going and going until the user inputs 0. Document.writeln. So we made header 2, which says total sales. Document.writeln table border equals 5. So this will start the table. Document.writeln table header is product, and the next one, document.writeln table header is sales. So then we did document.writeln table row and table data product 1, ended that table data, started another table data plus $, plus, and we used the math function, math.round 100 times product 1 divided by 100. So this gives us up to 2 decimal places. And we did the same thing for product 2, product 3, and product 4, and product 5. For each table row, we had the table data, product 2, ended that table data set to the next table data, which is the $, and how much was bought. So when I pull it up, it's prompting me choose a product from 1 to 5 and press 0 when done. So if I press 1, so if I press product 1, enter the quantity sold, output 1, then choose, it brings me again in the while loop. Choose a product from 1 to 5, so I'll choose product 2, enter quantity sold, I'll put in 1, choose product 3, quantity sold 1, product 4, quantity sold 1, product 5, quantity sold 1. Then we could say go back into product 3, put 1, and then 0. So as we have it here, this shows us the table, the product, and the sale. So product 1, the sales was $298, product 2 $450, product 3 was $19.96 because we bought 2 of them. Product 4 was $449, product 5 was $687. And now on to question 7. So an integer is said to be primed if it's greater than 1 and divisible only by 1 and itself. For example, 2, 3, 5, and 7 are prime, but 4, 6, 8, and 9 are not. So write a function that determines whether a number is prime. Use this function in a script that determines and prints all the prime numbers between 1 and 10,000. How many of these 10,000 numbers do you really have to test before being sure that you have found all the primes? Display the result in a text area. See, initially you might think that n-2 is the upper limit for which you must test to see whether a number is a prime, but you need go only as high as the square root of n. Why rewrite the program using the math.square method to calculate the square root and run it both ways. Estimate the performance improvement. So what we did, doc type HTML, HTML head, title, homework 3, question 7, and then in the body we started off with header 1, naming it prime numbers, p id equals first, class equals demo, u, which is underlined, you can change the minimum and maximum number to change the limit to what you want to find prime numbers. Then we did a script type equals text dash JavaScript. Let min number equals 2, which is holding the value 2. Let max number equals 10,000. Let s equals blank. Let store equals array I j prime equals array. So it declares an array in variables to check if the numbers are prime or not. For I equals min number, I is less than equals to the max number plus I. So we are doing a pre-increment because the loop starts from 2 because 1 is not prime. And then if stored is not I, so it checks if the condition is prime or not. Prime dot push I pushes the prime number in the array, and then we go into another for loop. So this is a nested for loop. For j equals I less than 1, j is less than or greater than the max number, j plus equals I, and then store j equals true. For I equals 0, I is less than prime dot length I plus plus. A loop to add the list elements of variable s plus equals list plus prime I, and then document dot get element by id first dot inner html plus equals s, which adds the list element to the page. So homework 7, this is how it would look. It starts off from 2. It checks if all the prime numbers, and it goes all the way down to 9,973. Now on to question 8. Computers are playing an increasing role in education. Write a program that will help an elementary school student learn multiplication. Use math.random to produce 2 positive 1-digit integer. It should then display a question such as how much is 6 times 7. The student then types the answer into a text field. Your program checks the student's answers. If it's correct, displays a string very good and generate a new question. If the answer is wrong, display the string no. Please try again, and let the student try the same question again repeatedly until he or she finally gets it right. A separate function should be used to generate each new question. This function should be called once when the script begins execution and each time the user answers the question correctly. So doc type HTML head, title homework 3 question 3, script type equals text.javascript. So we're using JavaScript. We declared variables num1 and num2. We made a function integer part of the quotient, dividend dash divisor, variable q equals math.floor, dividend dash divisor, return q function. Then we made another function check result, var product equals parse int, document dot get element by id, product dot value. If product equals num1 times num2, then the document dot get element by id product value equals blank. Document dot get element by id result dot inner html equals font color blue, correct, break plus num1 plus num2 equals the product, and then it does the calculation. Else it would say in red, font color red, incorrect, please try again. Then we made another function, do the calculation. So this would give us the question, document.get element by id controls, style.visibility, so it's visible, num1 equals math.floor, math random times 10, num2 equals math.floor, math.random times 10, document get element. The question in our HTML, how much is break num1 times num2? Document dot get element by ID product dot focus. Then we made another function int in it document dot get element by ID controls dot style dot visibility equals hidden, and then in the body onload equals init, and then we started off with h1, which is header 1. Welcome to learning and practicing multiplication. HR paragraph div ID equals controls, label ID equals questions, break input type equals text, ID equals product, and then we made a button on click check results, which was one of our functions. Check button and then label ID equals results. So if we do it, so how much is 2 times 5? 10. Correct. 2 times 5 equals the 10. How much is 4 times 7? So if the user just inputs 21, it'll say incorrect. It'll keep saying incorrect until the user gets it correct. And now on to question 9. So the use of computers in education is referred to as computer-assisted instruction. This problem, so it's very similar to the question we just did, but just that the set of responses we are using very good, excellent, keep up the good work and nice work. And the set of responses for incorrect answers is as follows: no, please try again; wrong, try once more; don't give up; no, keep trying. Use random number generation to choose a number from 1 to 4 that will be used to select an appropriate response to each answer. Use a switch statement to issue the responses. That's what we did. Same thing, HTML, title, homework 3, question 9. Script type, text-JavaScript. Declare variable num1 and num2. The variable num correct equals, and we made an array. Very good, excellent, nice work, keep up the good work. Var incorrect equals no, please try again; wrong, try once more; don't give up; no, keep trying. Function integer part of the quotient, dividend, divisor. Var q equals mass floor, dividend dash dividend. And then return q, function check result. Var product equals a parse int value if product equals num1 times num2. Document dot get element product equals random. This selects a random value. Var index equals math dot floor, math dot random times 4. So then we gave it switch index k0, display random value from correct array. So document dot get element by ID result inner HTML, the font color is blue, plus correct 0, the first element in the array correct, plus num1 plus num2 equals to the plus product break. So it'll keep doing that for all of it. For case 0, case 1, case 2, and then default is case 4. Correct 3. Do the calculation, and then else. So if they get it wrong, it would pick between the incorrect values of the array. So incorrect array 0 to array 3 as we have here. Case 0 is display dot get element by ID result, font color red, plus incorrect 0. And then we made the function do calculation. Document.get element by ID controls dot style dot visibility equals visible. Num1 equals math.floor math random times 10. Num2 equals math.floor math.random times 10. And then this will say the question, how much is num1 times num2. Then we did function init to make it hidden. Then we end the script and the head. Then in the body, onload equals init. Header 1, welcome to learning and practicing multiplication. Paragraph. Div ID equals control. Label ID equals questions. Label break. Input type equals text. ID equals the product. And then we made a button on click to check the results. And the button will say check. Label ID equals results. And label. So it should look like this. So let's see, the answer is 35. It'll go through each array. So wrong, try once more. No, keep trying, don't give up. Keep trying, no, please try again. And then once we enter the correct answer, it'll say excellent, very good, keep up the good work, nice work, and etc. And now on to question 10. A more sophisticated computer-assisted instruction system monitors the student performance over a period of time. The decision to begin a new topic is often based on the student's success with previous topics. Modify the program in exercise 9.23 to count the numbers of correct and incorrect responses typed by the student. After the student answers 10 questions, your program should calculate the percentage of correct responses. If the percentage is lower than 75%, display ask your instructor for extra help and reset the quiz so another student can try it. So we did start off doc type HTML, title homework 3 question 10, the script type equals text.javascript. We declared the variables num1, num2, question, message, input, correct answers, total answers, and questions asked. We made the function run. So correct answers equals 0, total answers equals 0, questions asked equals 0. Var check answer button equals document dot get element by ID check answer button dot add event listener click check answer false. Var new question button equals document dot get element by ID new question button equals new question button dot add event listener click new question false. Question equals document dot get element by ID question. Message equals document dot get element by ID message. Input equals document dot get element by ID input field, and then ask. So function ask. If question asked equals 10, correct answers equals 0, total answers equals 0, questions asked equals 0. Num1 equals math.floor 1 plus math.random times 9. Num2 equals math floor 1 plus random times 9 plus questions asked. So question HTML equals how much is num1 plus times plus num2 question mark. Then function check answers plus total answers if parse in input dot value does not equal num1 times num2 message dot enter HTML get incorrect message else plus correct answers. Check if the quiz is over, so this checks if the quiz is over. If questions asked equals 10, bar correct percent equals correct answer divided by total answers. If correct percent is greater than or equal to 0.75, it would say great job. Correct percent times 10 dot to fixed. Percent numbers of your answers were correct. Click new question to try again. Else, if you got less than a 75, it would say please ask your instructor for extra help plus the amount percent you got correct. Your answer was correct. Click new question to try again. Function new question, input dot value equals space, double quotes, message dot inner HTML equals double quotes, ask. Function get correct message, var response equals math dot floor 1 plus math dot random times 4. Switch response. Case 1 return very good, case 2 return excellent, case 3 return nice work, case 4 return keep up the good work. Function get incorrect message, var response equals math dot floor 1 plus math dot random times 4. The switch response, case 1 return please try again, case 2 return try once more, case 3 return don't give up, case 4 return keep trying. Window dot event listener load run full script. We end the script and the head into the body. Header 1 practicing multiplication. PID equals question. Form action equals number. P label enter answer. Input ID equals input field. Type equals number. Input ID equals check answer button. Type equals button value equals check answer. Input ID equals new question button. Type equals button. Value equals new question. We end the form. Paragraph PID equals message. So this will look like this. New question. Very good. So it says great job, 100% of your answers were correct. Click new questions to try again. It would be the same thing if I didn't get them right. Please ask your instructor for help. 50% of your answers were correct. Click new question to try again. Now on to question 11. So combining all of those exercises, modify the program to allow the user to enter a grade level capability. A grade level of 1 means to use only single digits numbers in the problems. A grade level of 2 means to use numbers as large as 2 digits, and so on. Modify the program to allow the users to pick the type of arithmetic problems he or she wishes to study. In option 1 means addition problems only, 2 means subtraction, 3 means multiplication, and 4 means division. 5 will be random. So doc type HTML. Title homework 3 question 11. Function addition. Choice equals window prompts. What is x plus y? For new choice equals parse and choice. If new choice equals x plus y. If count equals to 0. Check plus plus. Answer equals to true. Then the window alert would say correct. Else, if the answer is false, the window alert would say wrong. The same thing for subtraction. The same thing for multiplication and the same thing for division. Um, if the answer is right, if the answer is true, the alert would say correct. If the answer is false, it would give us an alert that says it's wrong. The var difficulty equal window prompt, so you can enter the grade level 1 for single digits, numbers 2 for double digits, 3 for triple digits. Var new difficulty equals parsing difficulty, var number equals var number, var n. If new difficulty equals to 1, number equals 10, n equals to 0. Else if new difficulty is equals 2, number equals 10, n equals 0. Else number equals 1,000, n equals 100. Var answer equals false. Then it selects the type of question you want. So if you want addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, or random, var new problem choice equals parse in problem choice, var check equals 0. For var I equals 0, I is less than 3, I plus plus. Var x equals math.floor, math.random times number plus n. Var y equals math.floor, 1 plus math.random times number plus n. Var count equals 0, var choice equals 0, while answer equals to false. If new problem choice equals 1, addition. Else if new problem choice equals to subtraction. Else if new problem choice equals 3, multiplication. Else if new problem choice equals 4, division. Else var diff equals math.floor, math.random times 4. Switch number diff, case 0 addition, case 1 subtraction, case 2 multiplication, case 3 division, count plus plus, answer equals false. Total equals check divided 3 times 100. Your total score is the total. If total is less than or equal to 75, please ask your instructor for extra help. Press the refresh button to restart the quiz. Function correct, r var underscore text equals new array. R underscore text 0, 1, 2, 3 will say very good, excellent, nice work, keep up the good job. Var I equals r text, math.floor, math.random times r dot underscore text dot length, return I. And then the same thing for function wrong. If you get the answer wrong, it would say no, try again, try once more, don't give up, no, keep trying. Function question AB, return window prompt, what is A plus times plus B? So that will look like all of this. So we'll just pick one. We'll do addition. What is 5 plus 6? Excellent. What is 7 plus 8?